Alright, Trekkers and Trekkers, time for the final episode of Review of the Day with Conundrum. After being scanned by an unknown alien spaceship, the Enterprise crew discovered that their memories, along with those of the ship's computer, have been partially erased. Although they retain their practical knowledge and skills, none of the crew can remember who their crewmates are and have forgotten their own identities. Mysteriously, during the scan, an additional crew member in an officer's uniform with the rank of commander has joined the group on the bridge. The crew attempts to gain control of the situation, and Worf, wearing his baldric, assumes because he is decorated that he is the captain of the ship and assumes command. Data, with the memory files identifying who he is unavailable, and based on where he was at the scan, and based on where the scan happened, assumes the job of bartender in 10 forward. After considerable time, the ship's computer memory is fully reached, and the force brings up the manifest of the senior staff members. Among the bridge crew is listed the mysterious new member who was identified as Commander Kieran MacDuff, the executive officer. The computer also reveals what is apparently the Enterprise's mission. According to the orders, the Enterprise is part of a fleet of vessels fighting a decades-old war with the Lycians. Their current assignment is to destroy the Lycian Central Command headquarters, which they are to do while maintaining communications silence. Worf apologizes to Picard for taking over, but is assured he and the rest of the crew were simply doing their best. In the meantime, Ensign Ro concludes that she and Commander Riker are likely romantically connected, and pursues this relationship. The two have been bickering about rank and proper procedure prior to the memory loss. Meanwhile, Deanna Troi also realizes she has feelings for the commander, finds evidence which supports their past relationship. Dr. Crusher works to restore the memories of the crew, a process complicated when it's found that the medical records for the crew have been destroyed. She tries an experimental procedure on MacDuff, who apparently reacts poorly to the treatments, but later smiles when Crusher turns away. Continuing toward the target, the Enterprise encounters a Lycian ship, which is easily destroyed. Picard becomes concerned with how mismatched the firepower of the Enterprise is compared to her supposed enemies. Picard complains to MacDuff that he feels as though he has been given a weapon, taken into a room and told to shoot a stranger. Ultimately, when faced with the Lycian Central Command, drastically incapable of fighting them off, and with 15,311 people on board, Picard calls off the mission, stating that he does not fire on defenseless people. Angered by this action, MacDuff attempts to take control of the Enterprise. Instead, Riker fires a phaser at MacDuff, revealing that MacDuff is some manner of alien. Dun dun dun! MacDuff struggles to activate the ship's weapons, but Riker and Worf defeat him. Dr. Crusher is able to restore memories to the crew. The alien is identified as Sataran, who are at war with the Lycians, so they plan to hijack the Enterprise and tilt the war in their favor. Riker remains uneasy when he encounters Troi and Ro in the 10 forward bar. Troi assumes his actions resulted from subconscious desires, and currently informs them that, if you're still confused tomorrow, you know where my office is. So honestly, this is a pretty interesting episode, and again, I kind of wish we had more episodes that were like this, but, what you gonna do? So overall, I give Conundrum 4 warp cores out of 5. Well, join me tomorrow as Star Trek September continues on with Power Play. So, until then, live long and prosper, everybody.